Guys, I will tell you a crazy story happened to me. 2 days ago, we checked in a hotel in Boston because we came from a long flight from Shanghai to Hong Kong, then Hong Kong, Boston. So we were tired. We checked in the hotel. We were thinking, what should we do? And I was thinking I should unpack, but then I was thinking, just let me rest a bit. I'm really tired. So my toddler was playing around, and there was a phone on the night table right next to me here, and my toddler touched a button by mistake. Or out of curiosity, but anyway, so we received a phone call immediately, but we ignored it because we knew it was a reception and we didn't think we need to answer the call. We assumed that they would know it's nothing really serious, so if the person didn't answer you, like nothing serious, right? Or they don't need anything, because whenever I checked in a hotel, I usually call just to ask for a towel or a pillow, something like that, or like when is the restaurant is open. So some like silly information that you need, and that's it. Anyway, so when we ignored the phone call, let me show you. So I'm sitting in the bed right here, right? And then here, do you see this wall? Do you see these two white buttons there? It's kind of small lamps. The moment that we ignored the phone call, the first lamp started blinking in white, strong fluorescent light. And that got me kind of scared because it was kind of related to the phone. And I was thinking, is this some sort of alarm? Actually, later on I checked and it was written phone on the side of that lamp. So this is good. I'm assuming if it's someone like, let's say, deaf, or I don't know, maybe someone old in a room, then they cannot hear the phone or something happening, then at least they can see the blinking. So I think that's very good. But anyway, at the time I didn't know it was related to the phone, so I thought it's some sort of alarm, and I was like, what's going on? And then when that was blinking, like 30 seconds after that blinking stopped, someone came and knocked on the door. So I assumed, I knew it was the reception, but I thought like, wow. Anyway, so I was on the bed here, just rested, and then my husband, my toddler were playing around like in the kitchen looking for some snacks or something, and then I can hear my husband talking to the person from the reception. They said no, nothing is all right, nothing's wrong, everything is all right, so it's okay. The person left, and then we were just like kind of laughing about it, and then within a minute and a half, to not exaggerate, I would say like maybe 90 seconds, the door knocked again. I was like, why would the reception come again? Like, it's like we told them there is nothing really serious, it's nothing special. So anyway, so because I'm in the bed here, right, I told you I cannot see who is coming. So that's my night table there, this is the bed, this is the TV, and then this is the blinking ones. You can see it says like phone right there, right? But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you here, if you're sitting on the bed right here, right, this is the bed. If you're sitting on the bed, because of the room layout, you cannot see who's on the door here. So what happened, the second person who came cannot see me, and I couldn't see them. So I assumed it was someone from the reception, but it was not. Wait, I will tell you who was. So I was chilling there, right, here on the bed. The person in the door cannot see me. He can hear me. I can hear him, but we don't know who is who, right? So what happened? The person who came the second time was quite chatty. Was asking my husband, how's it going? He can see my toddler. My husband didn't, like, it was not phased at all. So I can see my husband here. If you see there, you see I can see my husband near that little tiny thermos there. So I can see my husband. My husband can see me, but the person cannot see me. So I was like, this person kind of chatty, and I was like tired and lazy. So I didn't want to get down the bed. Actually, the bed is quite high. I will show it to you later. And then they kept talking. I was like, what's going on? But I didn't really pay attention anyway. But then my husband, so the person asked again, like, is your wife is here? You said your wife is here. My husband said, yeah, she's on the bed. He said, can you come say hi, hon? I was like, why would I come and say hi? But then anyway, I got out of the bed, I went and I said hi, and then to my surprise, the moment I arrived at the corner right there, I was able to see who. Do you know who it was? It was a policeman in a full suit, like a police outfit. And I was like, wow. Now, I didn't react the way how I'm doing it here, but in my mind I was like I've never seen something like that before. You know, guys, I check in hotels all the time whenever I travel or I go somewhere, but like I've never seen a policeman come in a minute. And I was like, in my mind, I had all of these thoughts were racing in my mind, and I was thinking, wow. And then the moment the guy left, I was thinking, I should have asked for selfie. This would be like really funny story and I can really show you the evidence. Anyway, like really funny story. But what took my attention, like it's really two main important things. The first thing is how fast, how quick their response was. So what happened, my toddler pressed a button on the phone and there was 911 or emergency button connects to 911 immediately. We had no idea. We thought it was the call went to the reception. That's all what we thought. Which that would be the case in normal situation, but I don't know, they have a different system here in the US, I guess. And then, so I was so surprised about how efficient and how quick their response was. And then the second thing that was really interesting to see that the policeman, who I didn't know it was a police up until the moment I got down off the bed. That's when I knew it was a police. Now the police was there. He knew there was someone here because my husband told him my wife is here, and he also heard me saying yes or okay, something like that. But I told you I didn't bother to get down off the bed because I thought it was the reception people, and I was like, why are they making a big deal? But anyway, what I was thinking about is like the police didn't leave and made sure to double check and make sure that I was safe. So that got me thinking. In some situation where is like domestic abuse or some situation of like kidnapping or problems or who knows, anything can go wrong at any time. So the police didn't leave. He was asking, he was very friendly, he was very nice. He made sure to stay there up until he saw me and he made sure I was fine and safe. That's when he left. And I was thinking, this is really good. Because if he took my husband's word and say like in another situation was like really bad situation or some kind of abuse or person was sitting on the bed injured or like beaten or something like that, and then the police would think, oh yeah, it's all right, you know, they just leave, that could have been like a huge problem. That could have been like a disastrous problem. But they just waited, was very friendly, chatty, trying to assess the situation, being professional at the same time, was knowing that he's not going to leave until he makes sure that the person was really sitting there and safe and sound. And I thought that was like really interesting. I'm like very appreciative of this, and as a woman, and I know what women go through, and like you know, I don't need to explain, but you know what I mean, right? So I thought this like great. It's honestly very great. I'm very amazed. I'm very surprised, and I feel so bad that I didn't take a selfie with the policeman. But thank you so much to police department from Burlington, Massachusetts. You're doing great. Thank you.